Hey Alton friends and family. Today, if you want to turn with me, we're going to be looking at Psalm 136. So turn there with me and we'll get started with today's thought. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, for His steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of gods, for His steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords, for His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who alone does great wonders, for His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who by His understanding made the heavens, His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who spread out the earth above the waters, for His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who made the great lights, for His steadfast love endures forever. The sun to rule the day, for His steadfast love endures forever. And the moon and stars to rule over the night, for His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who struck down the firstborn of Egypt, for His steadfast love endures forever, and brought Israel out from among them, for His steadfast love endures forever. With a strong hand and an outstretched arm, for His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who divided the Red Sea in two, for His steadfast love endures forever. And made Israel pass through the midst of it, for His steadfast love endures forever. But overthrew Pharaoh and the host of the sea, for His steadfast love endures forever. And to Him who led His peoples through the wilderness, for His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who struck down great kings, for His steadfast love endures forever, and killed mighty kings, for His steadfast love endures forever. Sihon, king of the Amorites, for His steadfast love endures forever, and Og, king of Bashan, for His steadfast love endures forever. And gave their land as a heritage, for His steadfast love endures forever. A heritage to Israel, to His servant, for His steadfast love endures forever. It was He who remembered us in our low estate, for His steadfast love endures forever. And rescued us from our foes, for His steadfast love endures forever. He who gives food to all flesh, for His steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of heaven, for His steadfast love endures forever. I don't know if you caught on there. There's a phrase that gets repeated over and over. The thought that God's steadfast covenant love endures forever. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and a lot of things changing, a lot of ways we're having to adapt and we're having to be really flexible with how we are. But I want you to leave here with this thought today. To remember that His steadfast love endures forever. Even though all these different things are happening, even though we're in our homes, His steadfast love endures forever. Even though there's sickness all around us, His steadfast love endures forever. Even though this is a time where we're afraid and we're nervous and we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, His steadfast love endures forever. Ask that you hold on to that. Read through this psalm, pray about it, pray through it. And remember that His steadfast love truly does endure forever. If you want to be notified whenever we put up these videos, subscribe and you'll get a notification every time we put a new one out. We're so excited to be back together one day. We miss you, we miss being together, this community, but we know that we serve a Lord and a God who is good and one who will see us through this. I'll see y'all later.